So this is my animal ninja dog deck. So the key card in this deck to give you some really good power is Monkey King Enma. Deploying your animal ninja cards does not count towards the one ninja per turn restriction. That's good. That means once he's in play, you can keep summoning all your animal ninjas, which all these ninja dogs happen to be animals. So we got turn 0, Akamaru. At the end of your turn, if this ninja was sent out to battle during this turn, your opponent was not sent out to battle during this turn, your opponent moves the top card of their deck to the discard pile. So if you go first, you play this, and turn 0, end your turn, and then your opponent mills a card. So right there, off the bat, you start milling your opponent. So that's one of the strategies in this deck is mill for control or mill for victory if you deck your opponent out. Next card we got is Garuko. He has tracking. So that way you know what tracking is. Let me read it because it's in here. Alright, tracking is when this ninja is put into play, select a ninja name. Your opponent's ninjas that include that name are considered tracked. Only one ninja name per player can be tracked at a time. So that's what tracking is. So he has the ability to track a ninja. He can't do nothing with that information, with tracking, but he has the ability to track a ninja. While this card is in your hand, if you have one or more ninja dog ninjas and or ninjas that include Hatake in their name, this ninja is not included in the 1 per turn ninja restriction. So you can see the ability to summon more than one ninja per turn, is possible. So you play one of your ninja dogs and then you'll be able to play this one as a supporter. During your exchange of jutsu, you can move this ninja into another one of your battling teams. So he's similar to the puppets, Crow and Salamander and Black Ant from the Ninja Puppet deck, where they can move from one team to another to add support. Love that. And it's during exchange jutsu, so you can do it during either player's turn. Of course, our usual Yuta Kata tech card for deck thinning. This also allows us to put specific cards we want in our chakra area on purpose. So the targets for that would be Kuromaru. You can put anything else you want. And dynamic marking, because on the bottom it says, while this jutsu card is in your chakra area, each time your Akamaru is sent out to attack, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. So there's synergy there for him. He has attacker, mission, and EOJ. Where you can pay 1 chakra, search your deck for a non-ambush card, and move it to your chakra area. Shuffle your deck afterwards. So since it's non-ambush card, not non-ambush ninja, you can obviously put jutsus and missions and clients into your chakra area with this effect. You can put anything else you want. You can even use him to put big bark bull into your chakra area. He's a pretty decent card. And then use Kiba, which is he's also animal, by the way, so that's important to keep in mind. He's animal. When this ninja is deployed, you can put in play 1 ninja dog ninja card from your chakra area. So that's useful. Pretty much all your ninja dogs are ninja dogs, so you'll be able to summon them. See, even this is a ninja dog. So this is one of the plays you'll do, is you'll put this in your chakra area, either by hard charging or through the effect of Utakata, right? And then you will use your Kiba to summon it. And you can see it's a turn 2 play. While you can set it up, of course, with Utakata turn 0. So in a matter of a couple turns at the beginning of the game, you can already start off with a 6 power, and then if you team them up with Kiba, that extra 2 support, you have a 8 power team on turn 2. If you set it up right. Alright. So turn 1 is Hamaru brothers. They have Valid. You can put this ninja in play even if there is already a Hamaru brothers in play. Second valid ability is this ninja gets +1/+1 for each other Hamaru brothers ninja in this ninja's team. So if you have all 3 in play and you put them together in one team, you'll make it. You have a team power of 12. So that's pretty cool. And they're animals and ninja dogs, so that's obviously useful. Let's move on. You can figure out the synergy and the combos, potentials in the deck on your own. Of course, this has tracking to the animal ninja, ninja dog. When your opponent's track ninja is sent out to attack, so you use his tracking ability and track one of your opponent's ninjas. When your opponent's track ninja is sent out to attack, you can put a ninja dog ninja card from your hand or tracker area into this ninja's team. So as you can see here, every time your opponent attacks. So the scenario would be is that it does one of two things. Either your opponent doesn't attack with that track ninja, which would be pretty good for you. If they don't, that's one less attack you gotta block. But if they do, you'll benefit from it. So it's a double-edged sword for your opponent, because if they don't attack, they're not gonna be dealing you no battle rewards, right? But if they do attack, you'll be able to summon a ninja from your hand or tracker area, which is always good. Then we got the Mighty Pakun. Here's your turn 1. Support. When your opponent moves any cards from the top of their deck to the discard pile, if any of those cards is a non-ninja card, they move an additional 1 card, which is great. Obviously, you combine this with your Akamaru, and your opponent will be milling approximately 2 cards every time Akamaru mills them for 1. Most decks tend to have more ninjas than non-ninja cards, but hey, an extra mill is an extra mill. Can't go wrong with that. You will also get that effect, obviously, from dynamic marking. When this activates its effect, you'll be able to trigger Pakuan's ability. We already showed the turn 2 Kiba with his ability to deploy. When he's deployed, your ability to play a ninja dog from your chakra area. We got Biscuit. He also has the tracking ability. During your mission phase, if this ninja card is in your chakra area or discard pile, and you have 3 or more ninjas that share a symbol with this ninja card, and this ninja is both lightning and fire, and this deck is mostly fire, ninja with the same symbol as this card, you can put this card into play. interest cost must be met. So he's a turn 2. And that's pretty awesome, the fact that he's a 3 support and you can always play him from your chakra area or discard pile. You know, to get that 3 support is always good. So we got that. And we already mentioned about your 3-drop Monkey King Enma. So you can get the ability to play all of the animal ninjas from your hand in a single turn. Just keep playing one after another, because you're not restricted to the 1 ninja per turn rule. And then of course, another 3-drop, 6 power, has no ability, but he is a ninja dog and an animal, and that's all that matters. That 6 powers is what you're gunning for. We got turn 0, 1 hand cost. Leader of the Cats. Effect, put in play 1 animal ninja card from your discard pile with an interest cost less than or equal to your turn marker. So it's a pretty good card. You'll be able to bring back an animal ninja, bring discard pile into play. You know, you can bring back something like, you know, Akamaru, which is pretty strong. You can obviously bring back Monkey King Enma with this. So it just depends how you do it. Like I pointed out before about Kiba being an animal, so you can obviously use this card, the mission card, to bring back Kiba. You won't get his effect because Kiba has to be deployed, but you can bring him back with the card if you want, but you won't get his effect obviously. So you want to focus using it on ninjas that have come into play effects, or at least just have effects in general, like you obviously want to use Big Bark Bull's ability, get him up and running. It's definitely a good way of getting multiple Hamaru brothers in play. Alright, moving on. World of Fire. Turn 0, 0 hand cost. It's a permanent effect. When you put in play a fire ninja, place 1 coin on this mission. Attacker mission, remove any number of coins from this mission. Apply one of these effects according to the number of coins removed. If you remove 1 coin, target player moves the top 2 cards of their deck to the discard pile. That's pretty good. That will trigger Pakun's ability. So then your opponent will end up milling 3. And then the other effect is you remove 6 mission coins from this mission card, and target player moves the top half of their deck to their discard pile, rounded down. So that's very useful. That's the part of the effect that you want the most. So you're going to have to summon 6 fire ninjas in order to get this effect, or at least summon a ninja 6 times, you know, in order to get that effect. You can just focus on the 2 mil strategy. That right there will give you some form of control, of course. But if you're patient enough and you can stall, you might want to go for that bigger halving your opponent's deck strategy. Alright, then we got the Inuzuka clan mission. 1 drop, 1 hand cost, permanent effect. Your ninjas with Inuzuka and their name get +1/+1. Obviously we have a Kiba in the deck, so this will power up that Kiba. And then there's Kibas in your reinforcement deck, so you'll also be able to power them up with this effect. When any of your animal ninjas would be discarded, move it to your hand instead. So if they would be discarded, from showdown and whatnot, you can put them in your hand instead, which is very useful, because then that means you can reuse them. A very powerful tech card, easy to tech in any deck. Any deck that uses fire definitely should tech this Doppelganger. Permanent 3, target one of your ninjas. Effect, attach this card to that target. Then name a ninja card. You can even name a ninja card that's from your reinforcement deck. That target is considered to have that name as long as this mission card is attached. So the idea of this is to attach it to a ninja, and if you want to automatically win on turn 9, you call out Naruto Uzumaki 6 Tails, and then that ninja will be Naruto Uzumaki 6 Tails, and then of course you can discard that ninja, because it will be Naruto Uzumaki 6 Tails from your village, and put this ninja card into play, the 9 Tails Fox here, and when he comes into play, his effect is when this ninja is put in play, you win the game. So there's your second win condition other than the milling strategy. The third win condition is swarming, winning through battle rewards. This deck can easily get a whole bunch of ninja dogs on the field quickly and fast enough that you can start dealing a good amount of damage and beat your opponent through battle rewards. But as you can see, there's another win condition, which is the 9-tailed win condition. But you can also use Doppelganger to go into this squad using Pakun and any of your other ninjas, and turn your other ninjas into a Kakashi Hatake, and you can go into that. You can turn any of your ninjas into a Shino, so that way you can combine it with your Kiba and summon this one. Just like you can turn any of your ninjas into Akamaru or a Kiba, and then go into that. So you get the idea is that with that card, it'd be easier to summon any of these just by choosing one. You need one actual target for the summoning these ninjas, and one of something different. As you can see, sacrifice Kiba, Inuzuka, and Akamaru. And it's that sacrifice. And of course, you can even you can use this squad. Even this squad, you can sacrifice them to bring out double-headed wolf. So that's always good. I don't know for a fact, but I'm gonna assume that you can use Doppelganger to turn one of your ninjas and say their name is Kiba, Inuzuka, and Akamaru, and then sacrifice it to summon double-headed wolf. So I don't know that for a fact, but I'm assuming you can. So that's something, because Kiba, Inuzuka, and Akamaru, as you can see, is the name of a ninja card. Just saying, seems possible. Moving on, the Leaf Council. This deck is fire, so the first effect does apply. Search your deck for one fire ninja with an entrance cost less than your turn marker, reveal it, and then move it to your hand. So you have a red searcher, fire ninja search card. Second ability that you could choose is deploy one ninja card from your discard pile. So this is pretty good. So this is another card that can get a ninja out of your discard pile into play. Other than forgot the name, Leader of the Cats. And then its third ability you could use is draw 2 cards, then move 1 card from your hand to your chakra area. It's always good to put a card in chakra area, especially if it's a ninja dog that you can summon with Kiba's ability, or with Leader of the Cat's ability. Oh no, Leader of the Cats doesn't do chakra. So I guess only Kiba does it. I thought there was another card that does do it from the chakra area, but it doesn't matter. Yep, and the last 2 cards of the deck. Hikaru. Use your client. During your mission phase, you can discard 1 card from your hand. In that case, you can put in play an animal ninja card from your chakra area or discard pile. The interest cost of the ninja has to be equal to or less than your turn marker value. So obviously this is a good recurable engine to bring back any of your animal ninjas. This should also apply because most, you do have, nine-tailed fox spirit is an animal, but once you summon them, you win, so you don't have to ever worry about that. But this squad here is animal. This squad is animal. This squad is animal and ninja dog. This squad is animal, ninja dog. And this squad is animal and ninja dog. So you get the reinforcement. So you get the idea. But mainly you'll be using for your main deck animals. You definitely want to have him, Monkey King Emma, in play so you can utilize his ability. So if he ever goes to the discard pile, you can always bring him back and then use his ability to just summon multiple ninja dogs. Obviously, it's good to try to use it to try to make sure you get all three Hikaru brothers in play, and then team them up together, make a 12-power team that you can battle with. And yeah, and that's it. I already mentioned the reinforcement, and that's the end of the video.